Welcome everyone. So today we're going to solve this particular question. This looks tricky because we have x raised to x the whole raised to 5 and here we have is equals to 100. Now understand the problem for these kind of questions is that you need to convert your entire equation in the form of a raised to a means the index and the base remains the same, and here also this will also be equal to what base and index being the same. Okay, so from here if you can derive your entire question in this particular format, then I can say that a equals to b. Okay, but as of now this looks tricky. So what we'll do is we'll start with something which we know. Okay, so on your RHS side, if I want to write 100 in the terms of indices, I can write this as what 10 square. And in your LHS, you have something like this a raised to m the whole raised to n. Okay, this is actually basically what a raised to m into n. And we all know that multiplication property is commutative, means you can write it as what a raised to n into m as well. So here this can also be represented as what a raised to n the whole raised to m, right? So here I can shift this 5 inside and put the x on the outside. Okay, so now what happens is, see, if I take the fifth power on both the sides, okay, if I take the fifth power on both the sides, okay, so what happens in your RHS, this we will use this particular property that a raised to m the whole raised to n is equals to a raised to m into n. So this will now become what 10 raised to 10, right? And this actually looks in the form of what base and the index is looking as the same thing. So here this becomes x raised to 5, okay, the whole x raised to 5. So now this is actually matching the particular step which I told you at the beginning, that we need to have the bases and index as the same on both the sides of LHS. So once we have achieved that, I can therefore directly say that x raised to 5 is equal to 10, right? But since we just need to find the value of x, I can say x is equal to fifth root of 10. Okay, so I hope you all have understood how to do these kind of questions. Now let's try and put this value of x in your LHS of the question and see whether you have got the RHS or not. Okay, so we have fifth root of 10 raised to fifth root of 10 the whole raised to 5. Okay, now understand root of any format like third root or whatever, nth root of any number can also be written as what a raised to 1 upon that root, so 1 upon 3 in this case. Okay, so here also I can write this as nothing but what 10 raised to 1 upon 5 the whole raised to 1 upon 5 raised to 5, so which is nothing but what multiplication using this particular property. So now if you see the 5, 1 upon 5 and the 5s are getting cancelled. So here what we will get is, sorry, my bad. This was not the right step. I'm going to rewrite it over here. So we can write this as nothing but what? 10 raised to 1 upon 5. Okay. The whole raised to 10 raised to 1 upon 5 into the fifth power, which is 5. Okay. Okay, so what happens is this particular 1 upon 5 and 5 are getting cancelled. So you are now left with what 10 raised to 1 upon 5 into 10, because this is just the 10 left with the raised to power of 1. So now if you see this 5 and this is getting cancelled and you get what? Just 2. So this then comes out to be 10 square, and that, my dear friends, is 100, and that is your RHS. So I hope you all got the hang of how to do these kind of sums. Okay, that's it for today. I will see you in the next video.